Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today's game is Out of the Park Baseball 24. Out of the Park Baseball has been published pretty much annually since 1999 by Out of the Park Developments, originally programmed by Marcus Heinsohn. And we are going to dive right in. I'm sure a lot of folks are already familiar with the game. I chose the quick start option and the all-time greatest teams. From what I can gather from the schedule and the players who are on these teams and who are missing from these teams, it looks like these rosters were built around 2014. So the only tweak that I made was that I imported Shohei Ohtani 2023. No other modifications made. I felt for the purposes of what we're doing here, I didn't have the inclination to go through and extensively modify those rosters to add the last 10 years worth of all-time greats. So at any rate, we're going to get started here. I'm going to play the first game on the schedule. And I am managing the Angels, so this is Angels versus Mariners. So you can see everybody here showing their simulated stats, which are all zeros since this is the opening day. We've got Randy Johnson versus Frank Tanana, and got the lineups on the screen there. So I don't think I'm going to make any adjustments here. We'll probably go ahead and get started. All right, so we've got the menu on the top of the screen. Pitch to batter, pitch around, so on and so forth. You can see by the background graphic that we're playing at Angel Stadium in Anaheim. So let's get going. Mostly I'm probably just going to select one pitch to batter unless there's anybody on base. So Tanana versus Ichiro. And Suzuki smacks one down the right field line. And he's got a stand-up double. All right, that brings Brett Boone to the plate. And Suzuki steals third. All right, so the Angels already in trouble here in the first. So we've got, let's see, we're going to mess with the defense here. Infield normal. How about infield in? And at the corners. Try to cut off the run here. Oh, ball four. All right, well, that sets up the double play. Maybe we give up a run in exchange for 2 outs. A-Rod at the plate. Pops him up. Joyner squeezes it for out number 1. And now a double play would get us out of the inning without any runs scored. Let's see. Griffey Jr. 1-1 pitch swung on. Driven to left. Trout throws it in. Suzuki tags and scores. The Mariners take 1-0 lead. Here's Edgar Martinez. Swings at the 1-0 offering. And that's a sharp liner to center. Base hit. Boone to second. So we've got first and second, 2 outs for Kenny Phelps. Driven to center. Playable. Edmonds makes the grab. So the Mariners take the 1-0 lead. And we've got Shohei leading off against the big unit. And there's the whiff. Mike Trout. And there's a single. Single to right for Trout. And this is Trout when he probably stole 30 or 40 bags. So we're going to try to steal. All right, stolen base for Trout. Salmon. And he swings and misses. Strike 3. Jimmy Edmonds. Grounder to third. And Edgar throws him out. So it's still 1-0. Tanana on the hill. Jay Buhner up. Throw it around the horn. All right. Raul Ibanez. Grounder to short. Dan Wilson. All right, 3 up, 3 down. Loss. Loss with the swing. High drive down the line. And it's out of here. Solo shot. Into the left field bleachers, 358 feet away. And the Angels draw even at 1-1. And, oh, diving catch by Suzuki, robbing Bobby Grich of a base hit. Here's Wally Joyner, his first plate appearance of the year. And he grounds out to Phelps at first. 2 down for Brian Downing, catching today. And he works a walk. Downing was a on-base machine back in the day. Jim Fragosi's up. And Jim Fregosi, sit down. All right, the Angels tie it up at 1. Top of the order for the M's. Suzuki rounds out to Joyner. Brett Boone. Grounder to third. Gloss picks it, throws to first. Retiring Boone. And here's A-Rod. The whiff. 3 up, 3 down for Tanana. And 1-1. We've got Tani batting in the bottom of the 3rd. Oh, another whiff. Having a tough time with the big unit today. Mike Trout. And ball 4. All right, Alright, Tim Salmon. Check swing, too far. He went around. And Johnson has 5 Ks on the day. Got 2 down, Edmonds up. Yep. Let him swing away. And he grounds out into a fielder's choice to short. Griffey Jr.'s up. Harmless fly to the left. Trouty grabs it. Here's Edgar Martinez. Down the line. Trout takes a couple steps to his right, makes the catch. Ken Phelps. And Trout grabs that one in foul territory for out number 3. So I do want to mention that there's a fairly robust financial system, coaching system. There are tons of options in out of the park. So definitely recommend checking the game out. There's a little bit of everything for everyone in here. I'm pretty much a fan of strictly doing replays, so I don't get into all, I turn a lot of those options off, basically. But they are there if you're into that. You can create fictional players. You can have fully stocked minor league system. You can create historical leagues, anything from 1871 on forward. There's a grounder to short. Retiring Bobby Grich. Here's Wally Joyner. Lefty-lefty matchup. And 2-out walk to Wally World. Trying to get something going here against Randy Johnson. Here's Brian Downing. There you go. If you want to signal Joyner to round second base and try for third, the ball is very shallow. Joyner is a bad runner, and Suzuki has a cannon for an arm. We're going to say no. So we've got first and second, Jim Fregosi up. And the whiff. All right, heading to the 5th, 1-1. Jay Buhner socks one deep to right, opposite field blast. That thing's long gone. 412 feet, and that puts the M's ahead, 2-1. Okay, so Raul Ibanez is up. Oh, is that back-to-back? Yes. And that's 3-1. Atlanta having some trouble here in the 5th. And let's visit the mound. I feel fine. All right. Dan Wilson up. Harmless fly to center. Edmonds makes the grab for out number 1. Here's Ichiro. Fly ball to left. Trout reels it in. Okay. Well, that's interesting. What happened there? Lost my DH. Okay. Not sure what happened there. We're gonna go with Chili Davis. And then we'll go back to game action. Yeah, we're not gonna. Let's see, Tanana's got 73 pitches, so he should still be okay, but we're gonna keep an eye on him. And back to the game. There we go. Here's Chili. Oh, really? Looks like Chili Davis was injured on the play. The trainer examines his left leg, and they have to take him out of the ballgame. Our designated hitters are just dropping like flies here. What's going on? Alrighty. So going in for Chili. Okay, Garrett Anderson's in. Back to the action. Trout down on strikes. Salmon with the whiff. So 2 down for Jimmy Edmonds. Okay, Johnson a little bit wild here. Ball 4. Troy Gloss. Driven fairly deep to center, but Griffey tracks it, makes the grab. So we're still trailing 3-1 here. Top of 6. Okay. Oh, Rodriguez tossed from the game. Sweet. All right. Didn't like the umpire's call there, I guess. Griffey pops it up. Downing makes the catch. Edgar to center. Edmonds coming on, makes the grab. And so we have a defensive sub for the Mariners. Vizquel is replacing Alex Rodriguez at short. Omar Vizquel. All right. Bobby Grich batting against Randy Johnson, who has 9 Ks through 5. And that's smacked right back through the box, and that's a base hit for Grich. We got Joyner against Johnson. All 4. So Johnson has 9 whiffs, but he has walked 5 today. Brian Downing up. Oh, swing. And that's strikeout number 10 for Johnson. So we are going to bat for Fregosi here. Let's see. Los Angeles substitutions. And you want to insert Doug DeCinces in as the pinch hitter? Yes. Back to game action. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Let's see if we can do something here. Oh, ball 4. That's 6 walks now by Johnson. Bases loaded. Garrett Anderson's up. And he pops it up to Martinez for out number 2. Okay, Mike Trout, bases loaded. Jeff Nelson's on. Swing away. Oh, that's driven into the gap and right. And do you want to signal to Doug DeCinces to round third and try to score? The ball's very deep. Yes. The Halos take a 4-3 lead on a 3-run double by Trout. There's Tim Salmon. Taps it in front of the plate. Wilson throws him out. Incomplete lineup. Yes, we know. Eckstein going play short. Okay, and we're going to warm up Ryan Duran. And we're going to warm up Chuck Finley. Here's Kenny Phelps. Angels now leading 4-3, top of 7. Jay Buhner, check swing, strike 3. Tanana, 6 Ks through 6 2/3. Ibanez homered earlier. Taps it in front of the plate. Downing throws him out at first. Okay, let's check our bullpen. We're going to put Ryan Duran in. No, we're not going to do this right now. Never mind. Okay. Right. Edmonds out. And Gloss up. Strike 3. Bobby Grich. Down the right field line, a little bit shallow. Caught by Suzuki for out number 3. So we have Tanana versus, let's see, Wilson, Suzuki, Boone, Vizquel. Yeah, we're going to go with Ryan Duran. Yes. And we've got K-Rod up. We're going to sit Finley. Yeah, that's good. All right. Dan Wilson. struck him out. Ichiro. 1 for 3 so far. Oh, the whiff. Ryan Dern blowing him away. Here's Brett Boone. Grounded short. Side retired. Second. We're going to look at getting Percival up. Yes. Set K-Rod down. Yes. Alright. Okay, Joyner takes it to center. And Griffey makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Brian Downing. Grounds it to first. Ken Phelps takes it himself, and that's 2 down. Here's Eckstein. Strike 3. We get Percival in. And we're going to get Finley and K-Rod up, just in case. Omar Vizquel leading off. Top of 9. Fly ball to right. Salmon makes the grab for out number 1. Griffey against Percival. Strike 3. And Edgar Martinez, 2 down. All right, and that'll do it. Angels win it, 4-3. So, good game, good game, good game. All right. And they file off the field. And let's take a look at the box score. We've got a 4-3 victory. The Angels edging the Mariners. Got a little recap here. Line scores. Obviously, the Mariners had the back-to-back homers in the 5th. Buhner and Ibanez. Suzuki stolen base. Over here we had Trout, 2 for 3, 3 ribbies. Troy Gloss solo shot off Randy Johnson. And let's see. What else? Johnson, 10 Ks. Takes the loss. Blown save for Nelson. Only 1 hit allowed, but that was the 3-run double by Trout. Tanana, 7 strong. 4 hits allowed. 1 walk, 6 Ks. Ryan Dern did 2 strikeouts in the 8th. And Percival with the save. Okay, so that's what I missed there. Ohtani was ejected for arguing a strike call. Chili Davis was injured running the bases. A-Rod was ejected in the 6th for arguing a strike call. Okay. I wasn't sure why Ohtani left the game there. So, all right, so if we click leave game, and if we go to standings, all right, so we see everybody played on opening day. And obviously, if we play a bit further into the year, I don't think it's worth going through leaderboards at this early point in the game, but let's just see here. statistics, just so we can. Rocky Colavito, 6 RBIs for AJ Przinsky, day one, 2 homers. 2 homers, Hank Greenberg, Ryan Howard, Przinsky, Justin Upton, and see if there's anything else interesting here. Obviously, way too early to really be looking at this, but just to show you what the leaderboards look like. There's our pitching leaders. 15 and 2/3 innings by Koufax. 15 and a third by Schilling. Wow. All right. Well, that's interesting. Oh, 2 quality starts. How did they play 2 games? Anyway, so we'll have to dive into that a little bit deeper. Fielding leaders, hot and cold streaks, so on and so forth. So again, there is a ton of stuff in out of the park options that you can enable, disable to your heart's content. So highly recommend trying this one out if you haven't done so already.